At a reception at Buckingham Palace, President Biden arrived in his armoured limousine, but dozens of other leaders packed onto a fleet of coaches.
Aha, some of video no. So when in so catch it. We straightforward, straight from Ohemani Krum. African leaders no. Omo na etwam no. She. One video you been post to your Twitter or say Satan motika nim no. Jamane eniji a no mo gi omani wo bass nim no. Aha. Sadimira dere.
Instagram, better bella sign is on my Instagram, better bella sign is on my
Some of whom. Man, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to What's I say? And it be a mobile say only African leaders near do mugu bas me patch out there, Binya sanity. Ghana for ya musia dear. I am on kind. If you answer crana a year ni bedru so no, almost share mrase. Obia the bass in the beba.
We're getting a bit of a lesson on the impotence of some political power, royal, democratic or otherwise, as the organisational details of next week's royal funeral play out. For example, the invited guests, including government leaders, have been asked to arrive by commercial flights where possible to simplify the logistics. But our own Prime Minister, for one, won't be complying. Anthony Albanese will fly over in a Royal Australian Air Force VIP jet. No doubt plenty more will do the same. It might even rile the new monarch, with King Charles III, of course, a long-time climate alarmist and emissions reduction virtue signaller. The dignitaries have also been asked to streamline the event by not using limousines and instead joining special buses to take them to Westminster Abbey on the day of the funeral. And no doubt most of them will comply with that request. But US President Joe Biden has already been given an exception. As usual, he'll be taking his Beast, the so-called special armour-plated presidential vehicle used by the Commander-in-Chief in the US, and Biden will be driven to the funeral in that Beast. No bussing it in for the leader of the free world. Meanwhile,
Because I had to say Ghana na Africa na park suka kraka na MPB ba na buses saso na cars bear for. Just enya sa had enya sa na tie mpacho asase no. Aha no mo de ni nya garden nti eni asase wo UK ha. Nti no ba park o car si baby. Na ye den na fa bus straightforward. Australia for omo MP or so minister or the bus na ba ye. Italian for president or the bus na ba ye. Nipa ba ko pe Joe Biden ono nko na de ne I mean the car na beast ono nko na timi the beast ne ba because ono no amanfo anse yesi domani san de oyeden oso ntakrache ono na domani san no enu ntino ana omoma ne kwan ma ne de ne beast ba enti Africa like uko Twitter amanfo na African leaders na colonization na de na anya sa na tie article di ka kra by 3 days before where and this is not even the first time. So about a Commonwealth or then program now. Omo the bosses in a program no ministers ne presidents near there no UK had a sanity you. This Africa na obia ya na afane car na MPs for cars ne di exchange na hampa chonya sanity ntino. Mo amodwen say bia omo respect Ghana for and I say bia Africa as a whole. Omo respect African countries, African leaders. No, that's not how it is. They put things in place before the funeral because now imagine nipa mebrebe we if they are to allow everyone so omo for omo cars in brand and Buckingham Palace one nka aka he no mbe park any nipa dom e ba yi Ghana for ya mun read who could read comment ni bi kra wa yi dia esre kra comment ni bi esre uko Twitter say see jai and we cry at times we come post as President Biden will have dispensation to take his armored beast to Westminster Abbey for the Queen's funeral next week, which means they posted this last week. So when the African leaders were coming, they knew, and even other European leaders, they knew said they are going to be taking the bus. What I said, but as a yen kind news in India near Nimunti yet kokum. When you are share video nibim na coaches and a bus. But could be quite a Richmond bus, Metaisian, which they have or no, Anna, or also some ministers and other presidents from other countries or Modomoko, Buckingham Palace.
At a reception at Buckingham Palace, President Biden arrived in his armoured limousine, but dozens of other leaders packed onto a fleet of coaches.
Aha, and news in India, no one no. And ye, now got Twitter space in this one. The way amount for throw shit party and ye na Ebimu say, Adudi, your cousin Adudi, the other woman said another down quan ye can was way from Ghana. Mengo was say Adudi was the driver for the lesser world leaders at Mali's funeral. We na who picture Nanado ye driver no mukucha no when they saw video. I saw picture yeah, but was a Nanado Nana driver. Nah. Obviously, Adudi take Ayalolo bus to Queen Elizabeth funeral. Later, he go come there do Akufo-Addo show boy for Ghana. Wow, shit. Ghana for the nyezo. Anna, among so like I don't understand. It's not only African leaders. She comment to which or say if you say only Biden was allowed to do that, why single out African leaders? The West is more than just the United States, so wouldn't they have allowed that same privilege as Biden to all the other countries in the West? Imagine, it's not only in the West. It's not say be a Biden kwa or more Kenya. If you are not part of the royal family and ask anything like that, what the boss in the beba? A big crowd for form. What I say. So this is not a year I was say Ghana. She say, "Oko Twitter say see a trendy o." Oko Twitter say see a trendy say Adudi. I mean check it trending list in some am say see a na me here. Yeah, Adudi trendy. Omo ye no Queen's funeral. What I say. Ache say Nana Akufo-Addo trendy no say see a ni ade. Enti no we a short ti enuanom de o ha no what I say.